Welcome to Reverend BVR's High Academic Tribute Series 2025, Remembering the Unsung Christian Heroes of India's Freedom Struggle. Brought to you by www.reverendbvr.com. When we think of India's freedom struggle, we remember giants like Gandhi, Nehru, Bose, Ambedkar. But hidden in the pages of history are many unsung heroes, Christians, who fought with faith, fire, and firm resolve for India's independence. Today we honor their legacy, brave men and women who deserve their place in the nation's memory. Let's begin.
1. Pioneers and Visionaries. Kali Charan Banerjee, a powerful orator and a founding member of the Indian National Congress, was charged with sedition for his bold stand against British rule. He gave Indian Christians a national voice through the Calcutta Christo Samaj and the Indian Christian Herald. Long before Gandhi walked the national stage, Krishna Mohan Banerjee was already harmonizing Christian faith with Indian traditions, fighting for education and social reform. And then there was Brahma Bandab Upadhyay, a spiritual rebel who merged Christianity with Vedantic thought and edited the Sandhya Journal to fuel the Swadeshi movement. These pioneers gave shape to an Indian Christian identity, rooted in patriotism.
2. Warriors of Nonviolence. S.K. Rudra, the first Indian principal of St. Stephen's College, silently molded a generation of nationalists. His home became a secret base where Gandhi and C.F. Andrews drafted plans for the non-cooperation movement. Gandhi called him a silent servant. J.C. Kumarappa, a Gandhian economist, believed in rural India. He edited Young India during Gandhi's imprisonment and paid the price with his own. Then there was Titus G., the only Christian who joined Gandhi on the historic Dandi Salt March in 1930. Gandhi honored him personally, and today his memory is etched in Sabarmati Ashram and on an old 500 rupees note.
3. Royal Blood, Revolutionary Hearts. Amrit Kaur, a princess, gave up royalty to fight for Quit India. She was imprisoned for her activism and later became India's first health minister. Akamacharian, the Jhansi Rani of Travancore, led a daring protest in 1938. Her courage forced the police to lower their guns. Gandhi praised her as a true leader of the people. Her sister, Rosama Panus, was jailed for years and became Kerala's first MLA after independence. Together, they redefined Christian leadership in India.
4. Legal minds and lawmakers. Cornelia Sorabji, India's first woman lawyer, fought over 600 court cases to protect Purdah women. Joseph Baptista, a Catholic barrister and ally of Tilak, coined the slogan, "Swaraj is my birthright, and I shall have it." He defended freedom fighters and used public festivals to stir nationalist spirit. And Harendra Kumar Mukherjee, a constitutional architect, chaired the Minority Rights Committee, helping draft India's constitution and protect diversity at its core.
5. Educators, writers, and journalists. Lilavati Singh and Pandita Ramabai dedicated their lives to women's education, fighting caste, gender, and colonial oppression through words and action. Lambert Mascarenhas defied Portuguese rule in Goa, editing the Goan Tribune and being jailed for his beliefs. Joachim and Violet Alva, partners in both life and politics, shaped India's democracy. Violet later made history as the first woman to preside over the Rajya Sabha. Dr. Hilda Mary Lazarus, Dr. Gurubai Karmarkar, Annie Mascarenhas, George Joseph, Dina Bandhu Charles Freer Andrews, Susie Sorabji, Evelyn Nora Rani Shulai, Austin Manindra Nath Ghosh, Madhusudan Das, Vengal Chakarai, Constance Prem Nath Das, Alice Maud Sorabji Pennell, K.T. Paul, Gracie Aaron, J.J.M. Nichols Roy, William Howard Campbell, John Mathai, A.J. John Anaparambil, Professor C.P. Matthew, Major General A.A. Rudra. The list goes on. Of Christian leaders, reformers, doctors, and writers whose stories must not be forgotten.
But due to time constraints, We could not cover them all in this short tribute. Their sacrifices remain part of the soul of our nation.
These freedom fighters didn't seek fame. They sought justice, equality, and freedom. Their Christian faith strengthened their Indian identity, and their stories deserve to be remembered, not as minority voices, but as patriots who helped shape the India we live in today.
Want to know more? Explore the full and detailed stories of Christian freedom fighters who carried the cross in the cause at www.reverendbvr.com/sermons. Let their faith inspire you, and their forgotten sacrifices remind us. Freedom was not only won by the sword, but also by the cross.